So I know you can hear that vacuum in the background, probably. But I got it going. I actually swept the floors this morning, and then I mopped, and then I got the vacuum going to miss the little spots that I miss, to get the little spots that I miss, because it's inevitable. I'm gonna miss places. He misses places. So maybe together we'll clean it a little bit better. But yeah, I've just been doing some housework this morning. Got some dinner started. I was trying to think about what to make for dinner, and I was like, you know what, it's the perfect day for that barbecue tenderloin. But I wanted to kind of mess around. I didn't want to just put barbecue sauce on it. And so I was like, what can I do? So I kind of just created a little recipe, and we're going to share that in the comments. Hopefully it's good. I think it's going to be good. But I just wrote out amounts and just kind of eyeballed it, and then I changed it as needed and whatnot. But I will have that recipe linked down below. I'm going to write it all out. Actually, I already wrote it out on my phone. So I'll have that for you down below in case you're interested in trying it. But I figured we already had the apples, why not to go ahead and just make it a little bit better. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully it smells good already. It's got the house smelling good. And I think I'm going to make some rolls to go along with it, and some like country style green beans, because I've been really enjoying those lately. And did I say rolls? Rolls, country style green beans, and then we have some mashed potatoes left over from a couple of nights ago. And we're gonna make some potato cakes with that. And then I bought like some pre-made mac and cheese stuff already whenever we grocery shopped at the little locals place, which is Bob Evans, so they sell it everywhere. But Wendy seen it, wanted it, and we've not ate that yet. And it's a small container, but it'll be enough for everybody to get a little bit plus everything else. So dinner is planned. I got my cleaning done. I did not record vlogs at all this weekend. I got a little bit ahead, and the way that my brain works is when I do that, it messes with me. If I don't keep full steam ahead, it messes with me. But I also don't want to get, I didn't want to get so far out that it was like a week ahead of time, just because that seems, I mean, you don't know any difference, but to me it seems unrelatable. And I know that it's not for me, it's for you all, but I just don't enjoy doing that. So I kind of took the weekend off. I think I took Thursday through Sunday off with recording. And I wish I would have, no, I recorded Saturday. We done a morning video, me and Violet did. Busy weekend. Saturday was my niece's wedding, which you would have seen the morning, you know, before that happened. And it was a beautiful wedding, and we had a good time there. I did take pictures, and from what I've seen so far, I did get some good ones. I already sent her, I think I sent her 5, maybe 6. Because I would want pictures really quick, and so I went ahead and got her a few done and sent that to her so that, you know, she could announce that, you know, it's official, they was married or whatnot. And so I got them done yesterday morning before church, because it is currently Monday. And I got all of them uploaded to the iPad, because that's where I usually edit at, but I have not got them any farther than that. So I really wanted to get her pictures done by the end of this week. I'm not on a timeline, but I put myself on one, because if I don't, it will irritate me. Like the whole time, there's a little thing in the back of my head saying, you got work to do. You got work to do. So I like to get stuff done as quickly as possible. So I'm going to actually sit down and get a little bit of that done, at least go through them. And, you know, I take multiple of each shot. I joked while I was there that I try to take at least 10 of each shot. It's not quite that crazy, but it's probably at least 5 of each shot, just because people close their eyes. Stuff is just kind of weird, and just, I like to have options. And so I need to go through all of those and get rid of the duds, the not as goods and whatnot, and then get to work on editing them. And so yeah, I'll probably sit down here in a little bit and get some of that done, and then we'll just finish up sharing dinner and whatnot. It is very rainy, which I shared some this morning. It's currently not raining now, but it's just the last couple of days, the leaves have changed so much. They're just so beautiful, and it's great. I'll be sad when they all fall though, because that's when it gets kind of gloomy and just, you know, not so great. And then it also, the winter comes behind that. But I'm also starting to really get in the Christmas spirit, which is weird. Some people's like, it ain't Christmas. It is around here. Like, as soon as the clock strikes 12 on November 1st, it is officially Christmas. I won't get to decorate until the beginning of the week though, the first week of November. So what is that, the 3rd? Because we'll have, Violet will be here. I don't like doing stuff like that on the weekends anyways. And I'm hoping I can do full decoration. Miss Violet has not been around Christmas decorations. Not in the mobile, I can tear stuff up kind of way yet. And so, we'll see. She's very much into exploring and knocking stuff over, as you usually hear on grocery hauls. So we'll see how that goes.
It's quiet, oh so still here in the afternoon. God, I think of you. Tell me, is it true? So quiet, I can hear my heartbeat everywhere, knocking on my chest. Would you put my mind to rest? So now I'm asking, dear God, is there still a place for us where we belong? So when you feel like you are giving up, oh, it's written in the stars that your love will keep us strong. Give me peace and comfort when all my fear takes hold. When I lose control, would you come and lift me up?
Alright, so now we're going to get started on the potato cakes. This is something I don't have a recipe for. Years ago, John told me that his mommy used to make potato cakes when he was younger and that he really enjoyed them and that he wanted me to make him some. So I went and asked one of his older sisters if she knew how that their mom used to make potato cakes. And she did, but like typical Southern, especially older Southern ladies, there was no recipe. She just told me, you know, what that Wanda had done to make the potato cakes. And so I don't have a recipe to follow. I just put the ingredients that she told me that Wanda used, which was leftover potatoes, egg, and flour, and of course salt and pepper. However, I do sometimes add various seasonings just to kind of change it up. This time I used garlic powder and just a little bit of the chicken bouillon. I've never used the chicken bouillon, but these was really good, which they are almost always really good. But you just mix it all up. You're going to make it into like a little paste. It's not going to be like, it's going to be sticky. So I like to get my hands wet with just a little bit of water. You don't want it to be soaking wet because obviously you're messing with hot oil here. And then I don't always use the cookie scoop, but it does make it so much quicker. And then it makes them more even. So it does make it better to use the cookie scoop. Makes it a little bit quicker and more efficient too. So you just get your hands just a little bit wet. And then you just use the cookie scoop, kind of flatten them out. And then you let them fry until they're golden brown on each side. And they are so good. The John, Nolan, and Wendy really like them. Last time I made them, Nolan didn't even get none because Wendy ate her share plus his. So she didn't lose his though. But yeah, we got those done. We're going to go ahead and finish up our rolls here. Now the rolls is the recipe I always follow. I did kind of do a rush cook though, because the kids was hungry and I got a late start because I was trying to get some work done on those videos. I mean, those photos. So we're just going to get some honey on here and of course you rub that in with some butter and then dinner will be served. And this one was a good one. The house smelled fantastic all day long. It just felt like the holidays. Like it had me wanting to get up and clean and get ready for decorating for Christmas, but I couldn't really do that because I was trying to get some work done on those photos. And I got a little bit done. not nearly as much as I wish I would have got done. But this was the end results. Everything was delicious. That Bob Evans mac and cheese was actually really good, and the perfect amount for us, for everybody to have, you know, a pretty decent size portion with everything else. But we'll see you next time. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, friends.